And then you talk like this.
How about you shut your mouth up and that's it?
I'll
do whatever I want.
Hey.
I'll be the dad here.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Talk, the season
Asshole.
finale.
I'm going to do my own fucking shit.
The
now.
final chapter.
I'll do my own shit.
Welcome,
Little
back
Mo Mozzarella
to
like
the
me.
Show.
Yo, how was, let's get into it. How was your 2023?
My 2023, besides my sports life, was pretty good.
What, yeah?
Yeah,
I based my
sports
life, my years off of my teams. Like my dad, like we were on the way here, and he was like, "How was your 2023?" And I was like, "Well, the Mets sucked, the Giants sucked." I was like, "So 2023 sucked." And then he's talking about like health and everyone like whatever, blah blah blah.
No. What do you mean? Whatever. What real life matters? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like real life, like things that
Real
are going
life.
on
When
in
you're
our family.
when you're a Tommy Cutlet sleeping in your bedroom and shit, and I'm doing all the crazy stuff, and of course you think about sports, and I'm thinking about survival mode, living, and not just fucking. I can't think about sports.
Things will change for little Ant, like they
I
changed for
can't
me
wait.
when my little girl came out
Guess
of my
what,
life.
guys?
It's just the
as
way
old
it is.
as I am, it changed for me too. I remember walking this kid because he's always been the same. Honestly, I had to walk him up the hill, down the hill, take him over there, play that, play the baseball, hit the ball, come home from work, hit this ball, move that, run that, argue with people. That's how life is.
Yeah. So
You know what I didn't think about? I didn't think about the Mets.
Well, that's
although I did buy
unfortunate.
him that really nice.
he did. He
It is
bought me
nice
this
hat.
Look
hat.
at that nice
It is
Met
nice
hat.
hat.
Yeah.
Just think about this, right? You wake up Christmas morning, Christmas Day, you
Getting
open
gifts.
up, right? You getting gifts. Your dad hands you a gift, you open it up. Tommy Cutlet shoes, right? It's a jersey, right? So you put it on, you're so happy, like 4 o'clock. My boy's gonna play. Bro, the guy gets benched, bro.
Yeah.
Gets benched at halftime.
Yeah.
Done.
That was the end of that.
Quick.
Sayonara.
And as fast as he came, it's as
Fast
fast as he
as
gone.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone knew that. It's not like that. It's not like people really thought what was happening was like legit. Everyone knew. The only people that didn't actually like that believed the hype were the two people sitting here
No,
right
that's
now.
not
I
true.
didn't.
You wish.
I didn't.
You
believe
wish
it.
we had that much
Yeah,
pull.
I
You
wish.
wish you had that much
Yeah,
pull.
yeah, no.
Yeah. If we had that pull, we probably wouldn't be sitting here, actually.
I mean, I'll tell you the truth. I mean, God bless him. You know what? I tell you the truth. I think that honestly, that whole branding the Cutlets ruined his career.
Yep.
I'm also going to say that now. I'm now going to change gears here and say that the old school Mara family said, "Here you go. Let's cut the Cutlets. Cut. Can't be bigger than the NFL."
The real reason why that he continued to start after Tyrod Taylor was because Tyrod had incentives that if he would have started the rest of the games, the Giants would have had to give him another $1 million.
Very hot take.
So that is the take.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't understand why.
Once I heard that, I was like, oh,
Why
now
but
I got
why
it.
is he starting now? Why is Tyrod Taylor starting the next 2 games?
Because he's the better football player.
But why does it matter?
We don't even care.
Why
we
does it
want to
matter?
win?
Brian Dable is done with the Broadway show.
Yeah, but why? But
He's
what
done
does
with the
it
show.
benefit the Giants?
What benefited the now just not to get looked like complete
But
fools.
what do you like? Tyrod Taylor is not a Giant next year. No matter what he does, he's next 2 games.
Correct. I am with you.
I'm
So
going to
why?
tell you guys again. I think that they really wanted to bring this kid down to the stratosphere. I just think that once you being a Giant fan forever. Listen, they're a very conservative team.
Yeah.
They don't go for that whole hype, the whole Cutlet thing. When you saw
Especially
him
Dable.
getting sacked in New Orleans and them doing the Cutlet,
It was over.
That was
They
the end of
said
the
go-
day.
they
That
said-
was his demise.
They said go fuck
And after that, when the agent decided to really they screwed the people over the money,
Raise his
that
price.
was end of the Cutlet.
Yeah.
Gone.
Cutlet's over. Football's over.
They overcooked it.
Sports season for 2023 has been an abolishment.
This is in
of
my
it all.
lifetime of living.
I heard you say this last year, though.
Yeah, no. Last year was a great year
Yeah,
for my sports
22?
world. Yeah, and 2022 was
That's
the
so
Mets.
funny.
The Mets won 101 games, and the Giants won a playoff game. In 2022, my life was great.
That's it. Your life sucked then,
2023 was the worst sports life of my life. I had the worst. Arguably, the 2023 Mets season was the worst season in New York Mets history. Arguably,
Get ready
with
for
all
another
the
one.
hype and everything. No, there's no hype, so now
Yeah.
I can't be worse than last
I
year.
understand.
And then the Giants, same thing. There was hype going into
right.
the season.
Yeah, so let me ask you, what was your main takeaway from the year? Like, what was your highlight?
Like sports wise or life?
Nah, sports. Well, obviously.
Everything.
Yeah, your life. Let me ask your
Your
life.
life.
Yeah, let me ask your life because it's just going to be a sports
Yeah,
answer. So,
my highlight of 2023, I guess Francisco Alvarez being a superstar because he's a superstar. That's what he
pathetic.
is. He's a superstar.
I asked for one. So, Big Ant, what do you
I
got?
guess that.
I didn't know what a lot of things. I do a lot of different things. You know, I'm a protester. I'm a business guy. I do everything.
Once again, nice round of applause.
Yeah,
Well,
I
thank
do it all.
you.
I do it all.
He's a hero.
I try to help out.
He's a
people.
hero.
Yeah,
He got
you
up
know,
for
I
the
do
Staten
so
Island
many
people.
things, and I work with people, and I give everything I could give. You know, and I'll tell you, I had a lot of good things this year, and I realized that I could change people's lives around, and I can continue to change people's lives around.
Yeah.
I do more. Sometimes I do good. Sometimes I do bad. Sometimes I mess up. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I got more money. Sometimes I got less money. You know what? I always enjoy, you know why? It's called life.
Correct.
And I love life.
Correct.
I love being able to F it all up and then build it all back and then F it all up again and build it all back.
That's how I am with cleaning.
That's how my chaos in the world lives. I'm a lector again at church. I came back. I sat down with the priest. They re-accepted me. I got thrown out of.
He gave you a
I
kiss?
got thrown out of church at one point.
You touch you coolly?
Did
he touch you coolly?
Yeah, you don't talk
I'm
like
sorry,
that.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
stop
I'm sorry.
the coolie
What?
shit.
I love that word.
Yeah, coolie.
I got. I was at mass. Me and Lisa were fighting one day. She gave me the middle finger in the middle of church. It was a whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Thing. It was bad. It was bad.
No, tell him what happened that time you were at church and you thought the priest was dying.
Oh yeah, it is recently. The priest. They looked like he was not going to make it. I had to go and I had to intervene. He was very sick, and I was my first time lecturing again. They're like, do something. And then the guy thought he was going to die. I thought I'd end the mass, but he ended up living. He ended the mass. It was a whole 9 yards. But I got thrown out of church because I would not. I'll tell you the truth. It's unbelievable. But I wouldn't. I wouldn't say. He said, when you go up there, tell them to please refrain from using their cell phones. And this guy was a very smart priest. I said, listen, nobody knows. They don't want to listen to the word refrain. Refrain's a bad word. Just tell them to shut it off. This is Staten Island. Shut off your phones. He said, listen, you can't say that. I want you to say refrain. Every time I got up, I said, and shut your phones off. And there was the third time I did it. And he said, if you do it one more time, it's over. I did it the fourth time. He gave me 3 strikes and 4 strikes. He said, you're out. You're out. For 5 years, I was banned. For 5 years.
Wow,
And now I'm back.
Banned from church.
I'm a lector again.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
How'd they bring you back?
Holy shit.
I went.
That's some crazy stuff.
I walked into the church like I normally do when I got an idea in my head. I was driving around and I walked into the church and I just said, "Hey, Father," and I apologize. No, the priest took over. I made some mistakes. I'm back. Do you need me? What time do you need me to go? He says, we have an opening at the 5:30 p.m. mass, which nobody wanted to do. And I said, you know what, Father? I'll be there for you. And I am lecturing this Sunday.
Oh, wow.
At Holy Child.
That's
At
fantastic.
5:30 on New Year's Eve, baby.
Nice.
Wow.
I got the main
Yeah.
stage.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Go get
back.
You gonna be touching coolies?
Go get him.
Man, stop talking dumb. I'm going to get
How
fired
was
again.
your- What was your highlight, Charles?
So for me, this was a year of stepping back and just appreciating what I had in a family. And coming through my life, 2023, I got 2 beautiful kids, beautiful wife. Life can't be any better for me. My family's healthy. We dealt with a lot of sickness throughout the years. And that's where I'm at this year. The sports took a back seat to my life because they didn't give me anything. So yeah.
Sports just took.
So that's where I'm at. My worst sports moment of the year was Aaron Judge going into the wall in LA. That was the end of it. Looking back at the year, maybe there was a 5-6 game win swing if Judge is in the lineup every day after that. So for the worst part, it would be Judge's injury ending.
So what would you rate your 2023?
Oh, my
1 to
2023.
10.
My 2023 is a solid 8.
Wow.
Solid 8. Yeah,
8?
solid 8.
Ooh.
Definitely.
It's a
solid
good
8.
year.
Yeah, without a doubt. Very
What would
good
you
year.
rate yours?
It's like because of all the shit, it's a 5.
Yeah, I understand.
5.
You lost somebody very close to you.
My uncle,
Yeah.
all this stuff. I mean, so getting through all this thing,
Yeah.
I mean, because of, and I love going, and again, I enjoy everything, and I think everything happens for a reason, and I think that in reality, you have to build off of all these challenges you do have, and you have to embrace the failures and the success. It's your book. You're writing your book. Living is writing your book.
And you only
your
have one
book
shot at
sucks.
it. You
Your
only have
book's
one.
a 5.
My books are
Bro,
five.
first of all,
nobody's buying the
First
book.
of all, Big Ant, shut up. Right now, you better say you're sorry to the old man.
Why?
Yeah.
Because if you could
Yeah.
call his life
Yeah.
a 5,
Yeah.
you
No,
can't
he called
dream.
his own life a 5.
But no,
I
no,
called
but
my
you
year
said
a 5.
I said your
You
books
could
are
only-
fine.
Here's what my
That
life
sucks.
You
was.
could only dream to be where he is.
If I
at
was
his
in
age.
your
All
shoes,
right,
my life, my 2023 would be like a 10.
No, I try so hard to F everything up, but I just have people around me that don't let me just ruin everything.
Yeah.
5?
Let's talk to the fans for a second. We appreciate every single one of you for listening into the show, calling up the Darrens, the Grizz in the chats on YouTube,
Lisa Anticos.
Lisa Anticos calling, Jules, everybody. For coming together for us,
Yeah.
keeping our morale up on one of the worst years in sports.
Yeah,
when we started this,
We're gonna launch a podcast in the worst year.
Yeah, we started. No, we actually launched the podcast in the best year, and then everything has gone south since July of 2022. Or
No,
2023.
not
2023.
I think this
July
year's
was
gonna
good
be
for
big.
the Mets. September
yeah.
of 2022.
I can't wait for
was
this
bad.
year to happen.
The trumpet when Timmy Trumpets came in.
Oh my
the-
God.
Oh, yeah, I've been
that
saying
was
that
it.
forever.
That was
You're
it.
still
I'm
on the
gonna come here.
trumpets.
I'm gonna play
I
the trumpets
knew
in the
it.
World
I
Series.
knew it.
No, you're not. Timmy Trumpet, you piece
Timmy
of
Trumpet
shit.
better stand. Yeah, that guy ruined everything. He ruined everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Hate Timmy Trumpet.
What should the fans expect from Talk Media? for the next year?
Whoa. I have my new highlight of 2023.
Okay.
I forgot to say it.
We gave you a chance.
Yeah, I
Go back.
Francisco Alvarez. Rewind.
Perfect.
My highlight of 2023 was Steve Cohen blocking Frank the Tank on Twitter.
Oh,
That
shit.
was my highlight of
What's
2023.
wrong with Frank the Tank?
Frank the Tank is if you didn't know,
I know who he is.
You know who Frank the Tank
I
is?
watch him all the time.
All right.
I like him.
Yeah. All right. What?
He's my favorite.
Yeah, see, these are the fans I like him. If you're
I
a
love Frank the
if you're a
Tank.
diehard Mets fan, right? Like myself, I'm a diehard Mets fan.
Frank the Tank, I like
Andrew's
him.
a diehard.
It's questionable. But
Yeah, I hate the Mets.
It's questionable.
If you're a diehard Mets fan,
I'm a
you
diehard
do
fan.
not like Frank the Tank. The
I
only
like Frank.
people that like Frank the Tank are casual Met fans. If they
I
even
consider
they might
myself
not
a
even like
full-time
him.
Met fan.
Yeah, Braves fans love Frank the Tank. Phillies fans, Yankee fans, they love Frank the Tank. A diehard Mets fan hates Frank the
Really?
Tank.
Devil
Yeah.
fans too.
I was
Yeah.
about to say he's just as bad with the Devils.
Oh my God!
Well, you got to
Yeah,
give, you gotta
Andrew
give the
got my
backbone.
balls.
His what is Andrew thankful for in 2020? Let's get, you got to say
You
something.
just ruined the whole clip. The
Oh,
whole
no.
clip's ruined.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Go ahead,
Forget
go
it.
ahead.
No, it's done.
Go ahead, yeah.
No,
You're
Andrew,
as done
how's
as-
your
You're as done as Frank the Tank.
Yeah, how
Wait.
was your 2020?
Well, I'm looking at the freaking guy, and I
That was the whole
another
clip.
joke.
I
He
had
doesn't
this
want a
planned.
freaking. He doesn't want a freaking camera on him, so I
Yeah.
forget he's even here sometimes.
All right.
You ruined the whole clip.
What do you got, Andrew?
I mean, I did buy a house this year.
Yeah.
I did put a baby in my wife's belly.
He has sex.
So
Congrats on the sex.
I'll put that as a 10.
Definitely.
Oh,
And he definitely told sports to take a backseat.
right? And, this,
Definitely.
and where was sports and all that?
Mets.
It keeps on going down the ladder.
It was a good year for the Pats to be bad.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, all right, I think we have a little game we're gonna play. You guys want to play a game?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, what do you got here, Backbone?
All right, I'm gonna put it's gonna be a 1-minute timer, and it's like NFL related, and obviously Little Ant is gonna kill it. Okay. So let's make it a little game. Let's
do
do Charles and Big Anna together
shit.
versus you, Little Ant.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
I hope it doesn't have to do with spelling.
No spelling.
That I'll lose. Me and my dad, we suck at spelling too.
I can do it.
Grammarly. Check out
Grammar,
Grammarly.
yeah.
No. The app Grammarly. It's unbelievable.
Grammarly.
I need that.
Yeah, I'm amazing on it.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
Shout out to Dog Candy on TikTok. for
Dog
the beat, by
Candy.
the way.
Thanks for the content.
All right. I'm gonna start the timer right after I say the question.
Okay.
All right. Name the 4 teams in the NFL that have a star in their logo. Right?
Star.
A star in their logo. Ready?
All right, so who goes first, though? We just shout them out?
Yup, whoever
All right,
goes
Cowboys.
Wait, and football?
Cowboys.
Yeah. That's what
Cowboys.
Cowboys, Steelers.
No.
No, Steelers
Chargers.
Don't have a star.
No.
Nope.
They're diamonds.
Cowboys, star. Texans.
2.
Texans, nice.
Houston Texans. Come on, Big Ant. I got
Yeah,
2.
Big
I need
Ant
the other
got
2.
nothing.
Let's go.
There's no teams.
Stars.
One more team could solidify it.
Stars.
Well, there's 4 of them.
there's 4. There's 2
Detroit
Think
Lions.
about
No.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. No, they got the
Broncos?
Nope.
No, they got that thing over there. San Diego Chargers.
No, they got the
got a
lightning
bolt.
bolt.
That's not a star.
Houston-
Raiders have a star in that
Oh
stupid shit?
no, they don't.
No.
Come on, what teams? The Dolphins. Go through the NFC.
Not possible.
Patriots.
There you go. 2-1.
Whoa!
2-1.
Patriots got
5
it
seconds.
solved.
5 seconds for
We
the
got
last
it.
one.
And
what is
the
that?
Eagles.
What is that? You see that over there?
No, I don't
you see
even know.
that? Boom! Let's go!
What?
Let's go! We won! We won!
We did?
Yeah!
He was distracted.
I don't
was
care about the Giants.
I will give Ant 1 try.
Oh, that sucks shit! You didn't tell me.
1 try.
Oh
Okay.
my god!
And if Ant,
You know what? It's funny.
Ant
I
sit
watched
right
that.
here,
I never paid
we'll tie it up.
All right, so there's only 1 team left.
And how much time are you giving him?
I'm giving him 1 try.
A whole try. So, all right, we'll just sit here.
I don't even know. I only know the Giants and the Mets. So
Yeah, you know there's other teams out there.
yeah, I don't really give a shit.
Go
about
through it
them.
all in your brain.
I'll give you a hint. AFC.
No,
AFC?
what are you doing? Oh, it's the Titans. Sit down.
Titans,
Let's
Titans,
go.
Titans,
Let's go.
Titans,
Let's go.
Titans.
We got it.
Titans.
We got it.
I
We
said
won.
that. No, he
Titans.
That was a good pick.
All right.
That was a really good one. All right.
We don't know that.
Next one.
Okay.
We got to really be on our game here.
I'm not.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
you took an edible. Did you take an edible?
No.
There's 8 teams here, okay?
Okay.
Name the 8 teams that just had NFL.
Time out. Start over.
Name the 8 teams, NFL, that have 1 syllable in their name.
Oh God. now
Okay.
you're doing
Eagles.
English?
Steelers.
Eagles,
Come on, I
no,
need
that's
you.
2.
Eagle. Oh.
Steelers.
Giants.
No.
Titans.
No.
Jets.
No. Jets, 1.
Oh yeah. Jets.
Bengals.
No.
Tennessee.
No.
Tennessee.
no.
Come on,
They're like
guys.
100.
Do you know what 1 syllable is?
Yes.
You guys got 1?
Bro, I don't know. I don't.
Wait,
watch
hold on.
I-
Washington.
Raiders.
No.
Raiders.
He said
Chargers,
the,
right.
the Jets,
Chargers.
right?
Oh, yeah, he said the Jets. Right?
Jets.
Yeah.
How many are there?
Giants.
8.
Jets.
Go in that
Are
division.
there
Dolphins.
Are there 8
Dolphins.
teams?
No.
Are there
Dolphins.
8 teams in the NFL?
This is bad, guys.
Yeah, this is bad.
The Bucks.
No.
No, they don't
Their
count.
full team is the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Buccaneers. Big
Raiders.
No.
one. No, we tried that already.
I don't know. I need a list of the teams.
Yeah,
names.
you
No,
need to see
I
the
don't
I
names.
don't know. I don't even know. I can't even name you all
Read
the
this
NFL
elbows?
teams right
Oh,
now.
What is that over there? You see that?
What?
You fell for it.
Oh, we get another one.
Nah,
We
you,
get another
gotta
one. We
do
get
like a
another
game
one.
based around like the Giants, Mets, Yankees.
All right, so here you go. This is how
And you
easy
don't
it
even know a
was.
syllable.
I know
Ready?
syllables.
Bills, Browns, Colts, Jets, Chiefs, Bears, Saints, Rams.
All right, well, that's what I would have said.
Yeah.
I wasn't under
Syllable.
pressure.
We got 2 against 1.
That's all right.
I'll give one more, and
Pick out something easy
it's
without.
not even going to be NFL. It's just going to be a random riddle. that I
Okay.
got, all right.
Oh, no.
Spell the word.
I asked no spelling.
Wait, hold on.
Spell the word candy with 2 letters.
Candy with 2 letters.
It's a riddle.
Candy with 2 letters.
Candy.
I have no idea, bro. Candy with 2 letters.
Sound it out. See what word.
See what?
Candy.
Can
D.
So 2 letters though?
Yeah.
K and D.
What did you say?
KD?
No, he said it. KND.
Yeah.
Candy.
That's
There you
3.
go.
That's
That's
3
3
letters.
letters.
That's 3
3
No,
letters.
it's not. K
and D.
K&D, I get it. We're making this year even worse.
He's right, I did do it.
Bing bong.
That's 3 letters.
That was a 3.
Nothing.
A and D. K and D.
No. 3 letters.
That's not 3 letters.
I have other ones, but they're NFL, and you guys didn't like them.
Yeah, I thought that was great. We win.
We win. You lose.
Whatever.
Winners.
I'm not a fan of the NFL. I'm a fan of the
I'm
New York
a
Football
fan
Giants.
of the NFL. I know it all.
Yeah.
You give me any history, I can do anything you want.
To switch topics, if you guys want.
Yeah, do it.
In December,
current events.
In December alone, current events, over 100,000 immigrants came over the border
That
in
is
one single month.
insanity.
That's not that much.
I heard about 4,000 a week.
I
coming
have
into
a
New York.
I have
alone.
I have a question for you guys. This is Giants related.
Wait, no, we're talking about the migrants.
migrants.
No one
This is
cares.
very serious. What do you mean nobody cares?
They care. People
Are
care.
you kidding
man.
me? People care so much. It's affecting our sports teams. It's
affecting our jobs, affecting my pay.
That's why you didn't get Moto.
Yeah.
And it is affecting everybody's.
Nobody
pay
wants
and
to be in New
everybody's
York,
money.
and
No.
go ahead, Abe. What do you got?
Who was the last, besides Saquon Barkley,
Oh no,
who was the last New York football Giant to rush for 1,000 yards?
1,000 yards.
1,000 yards. Not
Yes.
named Saquon Barkley.
Derek Ward,
No.
Jacobs.
No.
Oh, Bradshaw.
It's part of, it's Bradshaw.
There you go.
Yeah.
Took you 3 tries.
That was good.
Well, that wasn't that bad.
Not bad.
That wasn't
It
that
goes
bad.
deeper
That was
than
the
that.
one I couldn't. I was watching like it was like a trivia game, and that was the one that I was stumped on that one.
You what?
Yeah, I couldn't believe Bradshaw was the
Bradshaw
last.
was an
2011.
You know what's funny about Bradshaw? Bradshaw ran pissed off.
Yeah.
He was just pissed.
Yeah.
Did he look pissed? I like it. Give us another one. I like Trivia Pursuit. Go down the line.
I like trivia.
I can do
like
trivia.
but-
Well,
I'll beat
no,
anybody in
I
trivia.
don't really have the trivia, but actually I do. Okay.
You lose.
Garrett Wilson
No, I don't know
just went back-to-back 1,000 yards for the first time since what Jet wide receiver?
Mike from Bayonne bailed on us. So.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Brandon Marshall,
No.
What's that guy?
Braylon Edwards,
Think longer.
Yeah, the guy that.
longer.
Wait, I
Jericho
forget-
Cotchery.
No,
Longer.
it's the guy. It's the guy that didn't go to college or anything. The walk-on guy. Not Wesley Walker. After him, that
What year?
Wayne Corbett.
Nah.
We did that. I'll tell you that much. I don't know any.
he's on
yeah.
TV.
What's his name? What's his name? The broadcaster from ESPN. You know what I'm talking about. He's always on. He's on with what's his name? What's his name? Keon. I don't know his name.
Keon Johnson.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
he
it.
was the last one.
He's the
Really?
guy.
That's
He's the
crazy.
guy.
That is a little nuts. Did anybody hear about the new baseball
Rules.
They're not it's not official, but they did propose some new rules. Did you want to hear them?
Yeah.
All right. So they're trying to, it says, after installing the pitch clock in 2023, the league has now reduced the time. They want to reduce the time on the pitch clock from 20 to 18 seconds with the runner in scoring position. The league claims that pitchers delivered a pitch within the 7.8 second range on average. So that should, cutting off the 2 seconds, shouldn't have really a meaningful impact on the pitcher's fatigue or anything like that. So I definitely don't really think that's a big deal. I don't think they necessarily need to change it either, right? Like
I don't. Yeah.
you don't need to, like, you made it 20 seconds, just leave it to one.
I think that it is
make
a
it
big
all-
deal.
What do you mean? What do you
Because
mean?
it's the like for the Mets' sake, me being a Mets fan and having the oldest rotation in baseball, it did play a factor. The Mets players in the 5th inning, they were gassed. It was over. They couldn't pitch because
Okay.
they have to rush and pitch every 20 seconds.
And then somebody like Garrett Cole won him a Cy Young, the pitch clock, basically.
Well, yeah.
Got him back into his rhythm.
Could have,
Right?
Yeah,
without
but
a
then
doubt,
it
I think
also
so.
players. How many players got hurt this year? How many Tommy Johns
A
are
lot.
you looking at?
A lot.
How many people got hit in the
You're
face?
also
How many?
shortening a game time, by doing that.
Correct. So
You're
now
gonna shorten a game time.
So that was wonderful. One thing that they're saying, it shouldn't have so much of an impact, but I definitely hear what you're saying, Ant. So let me get to this meaningful impact. All right. So the other rule change seems a little bit unnecessary. Teams are now allowed 4 mound visits instead of 5, so they took away a mound visit. And the running lane to first base has been widened onto the grass. And if a pitcher comes out onto the mound to warm up before an inning, he must face at least one batter before being removed. Right? So not out of the bullpen that you had to face 3, right? Out of the dugout, he has to come out. So the league claims that 24 times in 2023, the pitchers warmed up. Then the opposing team put in a pinch hitter, and then they switched the pitcher.
All right.
Which caused a lot of time loss there. A lot of time loss. So now you come out of the dugout to warm up.
Ooh.
You got to start.
That's gonna be
You got to
crazy.
play elite. You got to play.
I really think it's all about speeding that game up because I think
They
the
did
most
last year.
biggest
The
problem
ethics were
is
great
people
last year.
can't stand waiting there for 4
No.
hours,
No,
3
no.
hours.
The
I
last
think
year
that's
was
the
great.
end of the
The
day.
last year was
rules
great.
in these sports like football, baseball,
Yeah.
basketball, they're not for diehard fans. These rule changes are for the
So-
casuals that they're trying to bring these fans in to watch.
So the die-hard fan,
Are the ones that are getting the shit under the stick every year with these new rules.
because they're timing out.
What does that mean? I'm 29 years old. I'm timing out.
No, but you're not their focus anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think about it as a business. How am I going to focus on the 30-year-old when I need to get the 15-year-old and the 13-year-old back into my sport?
They're not going to.
Well, yes, they are. If they make some,
Well, they
if
will.
they make some rule
No, they
changes
will.
that revolve around
It
that,
works.
and that's what the kids.
They don't care about me at all. Like
No.
me, they don't give a crap if I watch. Like I didn't watch him. You know, he knows I didn't watch any Mets games this year. As one of the biggest fans, I didn't watch. They don't care.
Oh yeah,
if
such
they
a
move
big
me
fan.
out.
You
Yeah.
didn't watch a game. Such a huge fan.
Because I don't like the new rules. I don't like the way baseball is. I don't like anything they're doing.
But me being the jerk off that I'm gonna watch no matter what.
That's why. They
That's
have
why
you
they
locked.
can do it.
You're
yeah,
locked.
of
Yeah,
course.
but they want me out. They're moving guys
It's
like
not
me
that they
out the
want
door.
you out; they just want you to deal with what they're doing.
Yeah, right.
And you're gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
You don't realize like being my age
Or you'll
right
just
now,
be in Cape May.
but being like being at 56, like I can't relate to anything right there. I don't relate to none of this shit. I was never raised like that. I don't want to see shit like that. I like traditional things that they
Yeah.
used to be.
Yeah.
They don't want
That stuff's going
anything I like is not what they want.
No,
if
it's a
Anthony
different game.
Antico says I like it, know what they say to me? F you, don't like it. We
If
don't
you're
care.
if you have average speed, right? If you're a baseball player with average speed, and you get on first base, you automatically are on second base with the new rules that they have.
Right.
Now that's a problem. That's not baseball to me. Now you're worrying now when you're a pitcher and you walk a guy with average speed, he's automatically on second base because you can't throw over. I think they're even reducing the amount of times you can throw over now.
Correct.
So it's like they ruined the game.
You
is
realize
getting
that I
ruined like
came
that.
from
I don't think it's getting
realize I came from baseball that had two divisions in the National League, two divisions in the
things
American
change.
League. They didn't play each other. Whoever won those divisions went in. You realize that in '85, the Mets lost to the Cards, which you guys probably know.
Yeah.
They lost by like what a game or one game out of
Yeah,
first
they had to
place.
sweep them.
We won 98 games, I think, that year. I don't remember exactly. I forget. But that year, we won all the games. All we had to do was sweep. We had to sweep the Cards. We didn't do it.
Yeah.
We were out of the playoffs. That was it. Now I'm sitting here watching Arizona beat the best teams. The
You're doing it
Philadelphia
again, bro.
Phillies beat the teams, and you're gonna have to watch it. I don't give a shit.
This is you. When you listen back to the audio, it's gonna be like this, and then you're gonna be like that, and then it's gonna be like this, and then it's gonna be like that. Just talk to the mic. How hard
Yeah.
could that be?
Yeah. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Move the mic then to help you.
Let me move this before you get
Yeah.
backhand. Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I just can't
Hey,
take
you know
it.
what it is? You're like a man. Hey, honestly, you know you got. Hey, you know that you were
Can you hear me now?
diagnosed with fucking Asperger's
Can you
or
hear-
whatever the fuck you had.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't?
Can you hear me now? Or how do you
You're
hear me
like
now?
an Asperger's.
Can you hear me
on,
over here?
Hey, you
Or
know
you
what
hear
you
me over
are?
here?
You're an
Can you hear me over here? Then
Asperger's
you hear
on
me-
sound and you're an Asperger's on sports.
And clicking. That was why I couldn't graduate college. Because when I went to
graduate?
college, no, I dropped out. When I went to college,
College dropout.
for
What happened?
some reason,
Dropout.
everybody went to,
So
they
was I.
started, the iPads came about.
What happened?
And the laptops, and this is all you hear with the girls.
How about when I pour soda?
Oh,
How about my soda pouring?
bro, there's one thing in this world worse than keyboard clicking, and it's my dad pouring a drink. I wish we can pour something in here right now.
Oh, yeah.
To
Yeah.
hear,
'Cause
it's the most obnoxious.
And knowing it bothers you, like I hold it up really
A
high.
normal
And you hear,
person-
like,
Yeah, a normal person, like, it's close, it's the cup's low, and you do the thing. My dad's up here.
talented.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's,
You can't do that.
I wouldn't
can't
want
do
to.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I wouldn't want, and he makes a mess, and he leaves the mess, and then the mess isn't him making the mess. It's the pores of the drops popping out
you
of the
want
cup.
him, if he comes home in a really bad mood, all you
every
gotta
day?
do it most every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All I gotta
2023
do
every
is
day, and that's- and
2023
that's- he said his life
Oh, my
revolves
all I
around
gotta
sports,
do
so.
is pour. Two things I gotta do right now is do this when I talk,
Yeah, no.
or I just gotta pour the soda like from here.
No, it's more wine. When he does the wine, because it's so obnoxious, it's just like, I think it's
You don't
the
worry
cup.
about the splashes?
It's the cup.
No, no splash.
That's what my wife is for. Lisa's there to clean up the split.
Messed up, man.
Sorry about that.
All right, so
bro.
before we say goodbye to 2023, I just want to bring up something, and it's about the gambling world. So I talk about it often. I talk about it a lot on how serious that gambling is, and it's so regular today in 2023 that it's gonna be. You want to talk about a pandemic? It's gonna be a freaking pandemic. All right, of these kids losing their houses, losing their lives, losing their wives, their kids, and everything, just like the heroin addict did, just like the alcohol abuser did.
Right.
Okay, it is a serious issue, and now the issue. I MC for mobile DJ company for 20 years, love it. Doing a Sweet 16 on Wednesday night, and see 3 kids in the corner. I walk over to go get a drink. I peek down, like, what are these 3 kids doing? Everybody's on the dance floor dancing. These 3 kids are in the corner. What are they doing?
Creating a parlay, baby.
No, they're playing blackjack.
What?
Right.
They are sitting there playing blackjack on their phone for legitimate money on stake or whatever it is it's called. It's the offshore.
Oh, wait, how they do that?
Yeah.
Oh, Andrew, teach me how to do. I want to get on that.
And then you hear this week that, what was it, a 14 team, let me bring this up. Hold on. A 14 team.
14 players.
14 leg touchdown
14
parlay.
touchdown. Okay, 14 player
Touchdown parlay.
touchdown parlay, right? So we picked 14 guys
Right.
to score a touchdown for $5 to win 489,000. Right? I'm reading through the comments.
Everybody wants to do it.
Everybody's writing fake.
Oh, yeah. That was an advertisement, by the way.
So I'm reading fake. I go look it up. One creator is saying that it was copy and pasted. Little Ant believes that the guy hit a 14 leg parlay, which for 978 plus 9787560. Do you think that actually hit?
I don't give a shit if it hit or not. It's not my money.
You're a gambler.
I don't gamble
Now,
like that.
You're a gambler.
Yeah.
Okay. Now a kid sees this for $5 that could turn him into a freaking almost $500,000 richer. Right?
Well, and
Half a
I'll make a
million
point
dollars.
about that. It did say advertisement on the article.
And then
A
the kid makes a
paid
video.
Right, it did say a paid
Other
advertisement.
This is what happens. I mean,
Other
it's smart
creators.
marketing because if someone wins a big bet, that company's
I
obviously
think
going to
that
advertise it.
I think he did do it, and I think it was a paid advertisement
I agree.
after
That's-
it happened.
That's what I think too.
And
They
I think,
jumped on it.
and I think that they're creating this because everything right now
Wait,
in life is
I'll
smoke and
be-
mirrors.
right.
People out there
Yeah.
still think Joe Biden is a good president.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
That's my president.
And shut up.
Please,
You know what it
please
is?
shut
And
up.
I'll
I
tell
saw-
you-
I
I'll-
saw it
I'll
live,
give you
though.
Some
guys
respect.
Please.
I'll give you guys the Italian perspective from being from Staten Island. They put all the gangsters in jail. The government put all the gangsters in jail, and they
Giuliani.
went in to do all the gangsters' business, gambling, drug dealing, everything they put the guys in jail for. Now they're in that same business. Remember, they're in that business.
Correct.
They're in the marijuana business.
Without a doubt.
The dispensaries, the lines are out the door in New Jersey. Out the freaking door.
Shout out Valley
Sports
Wellness.
sports betting is off the charts. This is all so what they did was they took what was illegal and made it legal.
Exactly.
And they all are making a ton of money off of all the suckers that are out there.
Clip
And
that
that's
shit,
it.
Ant. Clip
It's the
that
truth.
shit. It is
Truth.
the friggin'
It's the
truth.
truth.
It is the truth.
The God-
and it is
Right.
as serious as anything,
Right.
and there is no
There's
awareness
no way
behind
around it. Right.
No,
I
but how did
promise
these
you-
little kids get on? You need a social security number. You need
Bro,
to put your
Did
banking
you-
on.
Shut
My-
up,
my-
man.
how did they
You
do it?
drank since you were how old? How did you go buy a
I
beer?
drank. I
come
drank
on,
at
there's
20.
no way
At
around
21.
everything.
How'd you
At
go
21
buy a
years
beer?
old, I drank. Andrew
How
knew
did
me.
you- How did you get into the club?
I didn't do that
didn't
stuff.
do that stuff.
You
I
talked
did
to the
it.
wrong guy.
But you know it. They take their
Stop
parents.
No, but
social.
how-
Stop trying to make me look
I
like
know
I'm
people-
wrong.
No, he's right. You're
how
right.
did-
No.
How
You're
did
right.
their parents give it to them?
100. Stop with that stupidity
the
because
parents are-
I
when
would
there's
not-
a-
I would never give my social security number to my kid.
If there's a will, there's a way. And if you're an addict, in any addict,
You're a 16-year-old kid.
You're playing
You're
offshore
giving your
then.
social security number to your 16-year-old kid.
You're playing offshore then.
right?
I don't know what that means.
You what do you mean? You never got a bet slip?
Offshore.
You never got a
He
bet
doesn't
slip in
know
school?
that. He didn't do
That's
that.
We used to
regulated.
walk around school with a bet slip,
Right.
and we used to hand out little pieces of paper, and you had to pick every
Yeah,
game in
yeah,
a week.
yeah. We had
and
to
then
do that.
and it was $1.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the week, the guy that got the most bets won all
I'm
the
the
dollars.
one. I'm the kid that did everything
Like
legally.
didn't play CeeLo in high
when
school.
I was
No.
younger, like again, if you realize that what I'm saying is 100% fact, taking all the stuff that the gangsters were doing and the mafia was doing, whatever they want to call it,
perspective, but
and then all of a sudden making it into a legal thing and then selling it from the state perspective, people got locked up for 20 years
still in
for
jail.
doing gambling, for selling drugs, for selling marijuana,
They're
for
still in
selling.
jail.
Right, they're still
in jail.
This bullshit is definitely, listen, you're 100%. And that's it. That's
Yes.
it. And this is all
Don't
the
do
money
illegal
being
things.
made.
Don't do illegal things like me.
You're better off doing illegal things now,
And
unfortunately.
you live on
We're
heroin
suckers.
island, bro.
Yeah.
You are very fortunate.
Fentanyl.
You are very fortunate that you are here today.
You
Because I
know,
am sure there is people
everybody
in your friend
knows.
group, and I am sure you
Right.
know somebody that is not here anymore because of that. And
Marijuana-
my list is very long.
Marijuana is a
Very
gateway drug. It's always been a
No, do not
gateway
say
drug.
that. Do not say that. Marijuana is medicine at this point.
It is,
Not
you're right.
do not
Sorry.
talk bad about my marijuana.
Sorry.
If you want to talk bad about anything
I'm
else,
saying for the young kids.
liquor is
I'm talking
also a
about for the young-
gateway.
I'm talking about for the children.
Liquor
I'm
is
talking
also
about-
a gateway drug
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
is.
And so is that they're prescribing all these kids, Adderall.
Well,
They
they
can't
do it,
sit in
you know,
school.
like-
You need what is it, Andrew? Help me out here.
Adderall's the worst thing.
Yeah,
in the world.
Adderall.
But I'll tell
No,
you. I'll tell
yeah,
you one thing.
Adderall. It used to be called Ritalin.
Adderall's the worst thing.
When I was young, it was called Ritalin.
But the bottom line is what they do is they like hallucinogens. Like they're legal out west. Like
Yeah.
you could go into the
And buy
store,
mushrooms.
You could buy mushrooms
Without a doubt.
Do you realize what these kids are tripping on right now?
Yeah.
And it's going to be legal in Nevada now. It's already in Oregon. It's already in
microdose
Utah.
in
California.
Yeah,
They
all
that's-
these
microdose in
states.
their
Yeah.
colleges across the
Yeah.
fucking globe. So
That's it.
Yeah, that's what
It's
they're doing.
how it is. You're right.
It is.
I agree.
I just feel like for 2024, I'm definitely gonna have my own episode with having on successful gamblers because I want to bring in
There-
that.
I don't know how that
there is such thing as a successful gambler.
You're looking at one. You're looking at one.
Show me that.
Oh yeah, what do you have to show for it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so talk to me.
My
when you have
$300.
If you ask
today.
me,
My
and
$300
and I'll
today.
tell you
Talk
the
to me
truth.
when you have a house and
I'll
everything
talk
else.
about I gambled my whole entire life. If I won $1 million,
But you played Hold'em.
No. I played
played
everything.
poker.
What are you talking about?
it's-
you think just poker? Poker was invented in 2013 for me. Before poker, there was everything else.
Like what?
Blackjack.
Scopo? You played Scopo?
No, I played everything. Everything.
No,
Everything.
I understand.
In high school, I was the house. I dealt the friggin' blackjack game because
Yeah.
I knew the house always won. I was that guy. I was the guy.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if I won $1 million tomorrow, and here's $1 million, I can't tell you I'm even. I guarantee you I'm not even. I guarantee you I'm not even. At $1 million wins.
I would be way up. I
Of
would be
course you
so
would.
up.
You're just not as old as I am.
Yeah, I just
Live as long as I
started
live.
gambling.
I'll tell you how much I
2021.
won. I won big ones. I got this. I even when I won in 2013, I got audited by the freaking New York State. They got $30,000 from me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got destroyed.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
Scums.
I get it, and we just need to bring a little bit of more awareness to it. And in 2020,
you're 100%.
in 2024,
You know what I
am
do?
gonna try
I
to
still
focus
use.
on that.
He gets. Do I have the app? 100%.
Yeah, we all do.
You know,
We
and I
all do.
You know, but
Smart bets.
he's the one that got me into the app. It's his fault.
Yeah,
You gotta You gotta play with damn money.
Yeah.
Never play with your own money.
Any closing statements? Closing statements.
Closing statements matter.
Closing statements. You have
Closing
any?
statements.
2024. Please be good.
Please be good.
Please be good.
What do you say?
Me, I just say, yeah, let's just go up.
I think
Let's
that-
go up. And I want New York to go up.
I like
And
it.
then our teams will
Right.
go up. I
Listen
want
to
the
me.
city to do better. We need to get rid of Mayor Adams. We need to change things around town here. And I feel like everything else after that, we got to get back to the best
You
city. in
guys
the world.
always have to do this, and this is reality. You have to embrace when you're at rock bottom. You have to embrace it. It's a great thing because you can only go up. Rock bottom isn't always the worst thing. It's kind of challenging right now. It's kind of a rock bottom situation for the city and what we're seeing. It's going to go up. It always goes back up. Life. Oh, listen, I can
My
tell you
dad
one
told me
thing.
that too, but
no
I'm
matter
still wait-
how
I'm waiting
long
for the
I
rise
live my
here.
life, it's okay. It'll come. I've been through times where I looked and I was so upset. I never saw the light of the day. I would just be in doom. But you know what? Something clicks and it changes. It always changes. You just got to keep being persistent.
It all
and never
works out.
quit. It
the end of the
always
day.
works out.
I do feel though that like the millennial generation, which is me and even though they're a different part of the millennials, they're still millennials. But I do feel like we're the generation that found out that the government was bullshit. All right, because in the 80s, the 70s, when you guys were coming up, you didn't really think so much.
I just want you guys to realize.
I feel like we became too smart for the system, and that's why they had to start implementing a COVID lockdown, this, that. I feel like the millennials have really figured out what's going on, and that's part of the problem, where you guys were living in a world where you didn't have to think about that.
No, it's social media.
Yeah,
That's the
social
problem.
media is very
That's what it
manipulated.
is.
It's manipulating.
Social media.
It's manipulating. But at the same time,
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you guys. I remember when I was sitting at my grandmother's kitchen table, God bless my grandma, God rest her soul, sitting there and never thinking I could afford a house. And this is like 87. I'm going to get married. I never visualized that I could afford a house. It was out of my range. When I couldn't tell you. So don't think those things. We were just taught differently. There was no depression like you're telling you. You couldn't talk about that. You couldn't go to your off-the-boat grandfather and tell me you were depressed.
Yeah.
They didn't even know what that F you were talking about. So it's different now. And I understand for you guys. Do I have the sympathy? Absolutely not. I don't give a shit.
I know.
You ain't going to get sympathy from
No.
guys.
We only have one life to live, and we're
That's
here
it.
living, and we got to make the
That's
best of it.
Right.
We got to figure it
No,
out.
I think everybody, God bless you all.
Yes.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
2024. God bless you. Wealth and prosperity and happiness for everybody. Health.
Gamble
for everybody.
Gamble responsibly.
gamble.
We'll be seeing some more table talk videos.
Definitely.
We guys going back to the kitchen.
Yeah.
We got some other ideas planned. We're gonna be bringing people on. Stay with us. Stay with the socials. And see you next year, baby. See ya.
Peace.
Yeah.